Wow, Papa Zero here once again, and today, whoa, we got a bleed gladiator on our hands. What is he doing? He's shimmying along with shield charge and destroying his enemies if they get in the way, that is. You plan for one build, it kind of turns into another, and here we are. I initially made this as a spectral shield throw bleed gladiator, except it turns out I can't read. No. I until level 93, so about a level ago, I was using the Pearl of Tsuotha ring, which had what I thought was skill socketed in your helm, have deadly ailments, and cruelty. I was like, oh my, wow, GG. This is going to be the best build. I'm going to make 15 builds with this ring. Unfortunately, as specified earlier, producer, I'm about to say, I can't read, so it wasn't actually my helm, and I kept on going into my POB, and I'm like, man, why isn't POB being updated? Like, I guess I'll just put them in manually. Turns out, one was my passive tree and the other one was gloves. Wow. So, okay, cool. We did my tree because I just need more AoE. Because whether we're talking the explosions from the gladiator or the shield charge, it needed AoE badly. So I rid of a little bit of EHP and a little bit of DPS, but I thought it turned out alright. Now, by no means is this a tier 1 build, but this is literally the first time I've made a bleed build, so please bear with me. I did end up using the honor ohm with +4 to gems, and I still have my spectral shield throw in it, but I basically turn that more into a side skill, kind of like if I need to hit a target that's kind of far away, or if I'm going to be in danger, I don't want to get up too close, so I still have it as my 4-link, but my main clear skill now is the shield charge. And yeah, if you're interested in the build, let's go over the gear right now. Alright, so we got a self-crafted runic hatchet. You don't need the runic hatchet. I just was able to snipe one for 1 chaos, eye level 85, and I spammed it with a little fossil action to get the fizz damage over time. This shield right here, self-crafted as well, went to the horticrafting station, spam defense, and then was able to ship crafted the prefix modifier elephants tier 2, which increased the armor and evasion even further. And the reason for why we're trying to get the biggest, baddest evasion / armor shield is because of the shield charge and the spectral shield throw. They actually have added physical damage based off of the armor or evasion of the shield. So we want it as big as possible. 1500 is a pretty decent number. You can probably get, I think, 1700, so this isn't by no means, like a mirror tier item or anything like that, so it's absolutely doable to get a better shield than me. I actually bought a bunch of these, and then I did the reflective mist on a bunch of them, and this one happened to turn out positive for the damage over time and life, and so I took it. Really a 2-stat amulet, pretty dang cheap. You can definitely get something better than this. Here we have the honor ohm, like I said, +4 to the spectral shield throw. Here I switched to the carcass jack, so we do have a little bit of physical damage mitigation, but more importantly, we have that AoE, which is nice. Reslata's coil, not even perfect. Now remember, with the Tempest Rising, we are glad we do have aggravated bleeding, so the last line doesn't do anything for us. The main reason why we use these boots is for the increased duration of ailments on the enemies, and damaging ailments deal 25% faster. So those two stats are the main reason why we're using these boots. Self-crafted ring, just some stats. Nothing special. Now, if you want more damage, maybe you're just going to be exclusively doing bossing, definitely get yourself the Fullborn Gratuix pelt because of regen, because of life, and the huge 100% global physical damage increase. If you're more life, Kelm's Roots, I'm just kidding, Kelm's Heart, Glorious Plate will get you a ton of life. You would have to shuffle some links around. Maybe you get rid of your... Maybe you'll get the Toas ring like I mentioned before, and then you just have it in your main skill in your helm. and you can do, obviously not spell echo, but you can do some damage that way. If you need more chance to bleed, I think I only have about 90% chance to bleed unless I use the curse vulnerability. But the thing is, you don't really need 100% chance to bleed because most of our damage is from that bleed. So as soon as you just want to hit once, wait a couple seconds, hit again. The rune graft of the Sinistral, and henceforth, why I got rid of one of the jewels. As you can see, I still have this one right here. So I do have plenty of attack speed, but it's all going to depend on how your build feels. Now, you're probably wondering why I have Glory of Command over here, anointed on my amulet, and that is because it's actually not. It's Jeffrey's, and thanks to the Elegant Hubris, I had to snag it because the 50% increased damage with bleeding, increased fizz, and then again bleeding. So this gives me a ton of life. Just kidding, ton of damage, and that's why we anointed that passive. You are Gladiator, so absolutely get yourself Versatile Combatant, because with as soon as you block, we're at about 65, but as soon as you block, you're gonna be at almost 90% block and spell block, and it feels very, very good not dying all the time. So definitely get yourself this notable right here. This is just additional damage, like, I don't know, 20% more damage. Definitely feels good. Is not necessary, depending on how expensive they are. I bought them for 3 divines total, so only get them if they're cheap. If not, don't worry about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time with another beautiful build. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow.